Hello friends, today we will go through the problem associated with the centroid and we will determine the centroid of a given right angle triangle by the method of integration. So watch the complete video. So friends, this line will be passing through the origin. So we can write y equals to mx as the equation of this straight line. Okay, and we have to use boundary conditions for finding this slope m. So when we put x equals to b and y equals to s, then the slope will come out to be s by b, and on substituting the value of slope in this expression y equals to mx, we can easily get the value of y as hx by b as shown here. So friends, for the calculation of centroid x bar, we need to take a strip. We need to take a strip as shown in the figure of width dx. We need to take a strip of width dx that is at a distance of this x distance or x elemental distance from the origin, and the centroid of this elemental strip is y elemental from this base. Okay, so we have just taken a strip here. Now, and for the calculation of centroid, we need to apply a formula x bar equals to 1 by a integration of x elemental into dA. Here x elemental is the distance from the origin to the centroid of this strip along x direction, and dA is the small elemental area of this elemental strip. So we need to calculate the small elemental area of this strip dA, isn't it? So then and also we know that area of this figure or this plane figure will be bs by 2. So the x bar will be 1 by a x elemental into dA, and we need to substitute the value of a in this expression so that we will get 2 by b as integration x elemental times dA, and we need to put a limit, sign of the limit, because this figure is running from certain origin to certain endpoint. So in this case we have taken the strip along x axis or x direction, so the value of the limit will be along x direction. So limit will be 0 to b x elemental times dA. Now we need to find out the value of x elemental, that is the distance from the origin to the centroid of this elemental strip. Okay, so this x elemental in this case will be x, and the value of dA, that is small elemental area, in this case will be dx times the y. So we just substitute all these things, so we will get 2 by b as integration 0 to b x into y into dx. Now friends, we have to substitute the value of y that we have obtained as hx by b. So on solving that, we will get this expression. Furthermore, we need to just integrate this expression, and we will just easily get x bar equals to 2b by 3 will be the required expression. Now friends, we need to calculate the centroid in y direction, that is y bar. Okay, we need to calculate y bar. For this we need to understand the formula of y bar as y bar equals to 1 by a integration of y elemental into dA. Here this y elemental is the distance of the centroid of this elemental strip from the origin. In this case, origin is this, and this centroid of this elemental figure will be the y bar, isn't it? So we will just substitute the value of y bar, and we will substitute the value of dA and area for obtaining the centroid in y direction of this plane figure. Okay, again we know that area of this plane figure will be bs by 2, and so we just substitute this formula again here, y bar equals to 1 by a integration of y elemental times dA, and we just substitute the value of area as 2 by bs and just write down other expressions, and here we just put the limit. Again we have this elemental strip along x directions, so our limit will be from 0 to b, and we need to calculate y elemental and dA. Friends, here y elemental is the distance of the centroid of this elemental strip along y direction, so this is the strip. So this is a rectangular strip, and friends, we all know that for the rectangular strip we need to take the centroid as the middle portion, isn't it? So if this is y, and this centroid will be y by 2 in this case, isn't it? Since this is a rectangular section, and for rectangular section we have centroid at the half section or middle section, isn't it? And if when we substitute the value of dA as dx into y, then we will get this expression, isn't it? We will just get this expression, and on solving this we will get the value of y bar as h by 3. So friends, this centroid y bar, so y bar will be h by 3, and this x bar will be 2b by 3. Since we are moving from the apex, this will be 2b by 3, and from this perpendicular direction we will be obtaining y bar equals to h by 3.